I met a lady there, and she came up to me on the very last day because it was a 5-day session. And she came up to me on the very last day and she said, well, actually, I went up to her and she said to me, she said, I haven't met anybody here that wants to help me. And I said, oh, I said, no, it is not about you. I said, how are you helping others? What are you proactively doing to go out and find ways to help other people? That's what it's about. And I said, when you actually go out and do that, it will come back to you. It won't come back to you today, or maybe next week. But if you are in people's minds because you've shown commitment to them and you've shown absolute interest in them and you've added value to them, it will come back to you. People will know you for who you are and what you've done for them. So when you talk about the people, I started off working in a factory. And so I've gone from dealing with fitters and turners. I then did a lot with defense. So then I started working with soldiers and office workers and miners. And so I've worked literally at ground level right the way up. And I look up above me and I've got a plaque up there that was given to me by Victoria Police, one of the largest police organisations in the world, because I went in and did some work for them and I gave briefings to police command on a weekly basis. So the top level of Victoria Police on a weekly basis. So it's being able to talk to the person right the way at the coalface all the way up to the executive level and still being interested in them. That's how you do it.
Very nicely said.
I'd love to tell you my 4 rules if I could.
Oh, sure, of course. Share with us the 4 rules.
Because I think that they're really relevant to that question as well. When I go into business or when I work with someone, I always go through my 4 rules. 1, tell me what you can do. 2, tell me what you can't do. And that's okay because there's always someone out there that can. I just need to know. Rule number 3, never lie to me or my customer. And rule number 4, never ignore me or my customer. And only once have I ever found someone that's had an issue with those rules. But
That's very,
I
very true.
like to put it out there to show who I am and how I work.
And some people might go, wow, those rules they're fairly self-explanatory and it's obvious that's what you want. But it's surprising how many people do not follow those rules sometimes.
It is.
Which goes to show, like, simply by kind of asking those questions, you could really weed out certain people that you want to or not want to work with. And it's just that one simple step. And so many people just jump into partnerships, just jump into joint ventures without just thinking about those 4 questions at all. And then they wonder why things don't work out. And it's just an extra step. If you take that extra step, go through those 4 questions, and more likely not, you would be able to protect yourself more than ever. So thank you very much for
But
that.
also, I'm accountable now that I've verbalized it. I've made myself accountable to this person. I
Yeah,
have to keep to those rules as well.
exactly. Very,
So,
very well
yeah,
said.
there's a gift for you people.
Awesome.